What Jordan Power has to do is find a way to keep this game close and stay in it in the early sections of the game. Let himself get in a groove, and the more swagger that he can kind of develop throughout this game, because he certainly wears that confidence on his sleeve, the better off Jordan Power is going to be late in the game.
Jordan Power has only been playing the sport of cornhole for 2.5 years. And another double four-bagger, another wash, and still no score.
Matched up as you could possibly get, but again, that's two different fourth bags. Now with that bag short, that is a short block, so you wonder what Power is going to do. He tries to go through it and instead gets pushed off the back, so that sets up Ryan Windsor to certainly be in a position to take some points here.
When a great example again for those of you tuning in new to the sport. You know, in niche sports, sometimes you don't get the chance to play defense, but here in cornhole you can, and that's exactly what Ryan Windsor decided to do this round.
Now Windsor trying to, does he want to go after this bag, or does he want to go after this bag? He has both options. My gut says this one's the better candidate, especially since Power is already going in this lane. And that could not have been thrown better.
Power trying to go in to limit the damage, can't do it. It stays a little bit deep. So 3 points for Ryan Windsor for the first points here of the match.
Let me tell you why this shot right here was so important. One, it's because you collect the bag on the right side, but because you chose the right side, Jordan Power on his last bag had to stay away and avoid the bag on the left side, so he aimed just a hair to the right. When he aimed to the right, he threw it just a hair too long and ends up conceding 3 instead of just a single point. He was the #2 player in the world. Bag's probably going in.
I was going to say, it looked like it was going to. It does. All of them drop in. And Windsor with the four-bagger. A little pressure here on Jordan. He's able to just slide it in the front side. So another double four-bagger. And we move on to round number 7. Windsor with a 3-0 lead. Ryan Windsor is still looking to qualify.
The good news is he's in the finals of both events here in this final shootout, so he could make it. He could get that first double dip. The first time we've seen on the shootout tour someone win singles and doubles at the same event.
Flips it in, just shoots it from his hip. And Jordan Power with another answer. On to round number 8.
The difference for Power in between the semifinals and this finals is in the semifinals at this point he had built such a big lead. He now have to make up 4 points. You have to hope for 2 misses from the #2 player in the world, but there is one. There's miss number 1. You need another one if you're Jordan Power.
Meanwhile, he's got to hit all of his in, or I was going to say do some sort of a block near the hole. With that is going to be tough.
He tried a block, but he missed it about 2 inches to right.
And Windsor puts it in.
Power's now going to have to go after this bag on a push and then hope Windsor misses that last bag. He gets them both!
Oh, the board with both of them.
But this bag will be for the win in a shootout win in men's singles for Ryan Windsor.
#2 player in the world misses to the left.
Can Jordan Power sneak in here to force overtime?
On the way, and he got it, but he pulls in Windsor's bag. And Ryan Windsor will survive.
The Blind Squirrel gets the men's singles win here in Virginia Beach, holding off Jordan Power in the final round. 4-2 is your final.